Today, we're going to conduct something of a forensic analysis. We're looking at a digital threat that's, well, it's incredibly sophisticated and deeply manipulative. This isn't about a virus or a hack in the way you might think. No, this is about a trap that's been built piece by piece to turn your own financial responsibility against you. So, let's break down exactly how it works.
And this, right here, gets to the absolute core of it. The initial fake charge, that's not the real danger. The real threat, the weapon, is the scammer's offer to help you fix it. You see, the invoice isn't the attack, the refund process is. And understanding that one thing is the key to defending yourself. So we're going to deconstruct this whole system in 4 parts. First, we'll look at the bait, the invitation. Then, we'll get into the mechanics of the machine itself. After that, the deep psychology, the manipulation. And finally, the most important part, the strategies that will keep you safe.
Okay, so how does this whole thing even begin? Well, it starts by exploiting a habit that, let's be honest, we all have. It's a kind of administrative trust that has just become second nature in our digital lives.
I mean, think about it for a second. How many order confirmations and digital receipts do you get in a single week? Dozens, right? We've been trained to just scan them. We're not really scrutinizing them. We see a logo we know, we glance at the price, and we move on. This state, this automaticity, that's the unlocked door the criminal is looking for.
So the scammer doesn't send you an invoice for, $9, no way. They send one for $499, maybe for a Norton antivirus subscription you don't remember buying, or some new gadget from Amazon. The point isn't for it to be believable for very long. The point is to trigger instant panic, to create a cognitive overload where your first instinct is just to react, not to stop and think.
And this is the brilliant and kind of scary biological weapon they're using against you, loss aversion. This is hardwired into our brains as a survival instinct. That sudden, gut-wrenching fear of losing $500 completely hijacks the rational part of your brain. It feels so much more urgent and painful than the pleasure of, say, finding $500 would feel good. That urgency, that deep need to stop the loss, that's exactly what the scammer's counting on to push you toward their solution.
Okay, so they've triggered the panic. Now let's see how they build that emotional response into a systematic process. Because this isn't just a simple trick, it's a multi-stage machine designed to loop you into a state of confusion and ultimately compliance.
This right here, this is the entire playbook, a 6-stage extraction machine. First, they mimic a brand you trust. Second, the pretext. They hit you with that big, scary, fake charge. This leads to the trap. You call their fake support number and you willingly step right into their world. From there, they pivot, asking for remote access to your computer to help you. Fifth is the ruse, a simple browser trick that creates the illusion that they've refunded you way too much money. And finally, extraction. They pressure you, hard, into returning money that was never yours to begin with.
So everything hinges on this right here. This is the crucial moment. The second you decide to call that phone number in the email, instead of closing it and opening your actual bank app or logging into the official website, you've stepped through the looking glass. You have entered their trap.
And once you're on that call, the whole game changes. You genuinely believe you're on the phone with Geek Squad or PayPal, right? I mean, the email had the right logo. And that belief, that is the psychological choke point that they are now going to exploit mercilessly.
And this is where the dark genius of the scam really shows itself. You called them because you were the victim, but the person on the other end of the line is about to skillfully flip the entire script, turning you into the one who has made a mistake, and now you owe them. They do this by tapping into a psychological quirk called the Zeigarnik effect. See, our brains just hate leaving problems unsolved. We have a deep need for closure. By creating a brand new problem for you, this fake over-refund, they create an open loop in your mind that you feel a powerful, compelling need to close. That subconscious urge to fix their mistake is what keeps you on the phone and completely under their control.
So how do they create this new problem? It's shockingly simple. While they have remote access to your computer, they'll ask you to log into your bank account. Now, they're not trying to steal your password. They're just using a simple web developer tool that's built into every single browser called Inspect Element. With a few keystrokes, they can change any text on the web page you're looking at. Your $500 balance suddenly becomes $5,500. It's just a visual illusion. No money has moved. It's just a number they typed onto your screen.
And that illusion leads directly to this moment, the overage trap. The agent on the phone starts to panic.
They'll claim they accidentally refunded you $5,000 instead of $500. And just like that, the script is flipped. You are no longer the victim. You are the person who has been overpaid and their job is on the line because of this mistake. They create this intense emotional pressure to get you to send back the extra money. Money that never even existed.
Now, this all sounds absolutely terrifying, but the defense is actually incredibly simple. So let's shift to our final section, building your defense. We call it the out-of-band audit. And all out-of-band means is using a different, trusted channel to check on things. Instead of trusting the email, you're going to use your own secure method to find the truth.
You can usually spot the trap before it's even sprung just by looking at the email. Check the sender's address. Is it from a generic Gmail account? That is a huge red flag. Is the greeting vague, like "Dear Customer"? A real company will use your name. Is there a specific order number you can actually check? And here's the big one. Notice what it's telling you to do. It's pushing you to a phone number. A real company wants you to log into their secure website or app, not call some random number.
And that leads us to the single most important rule of defense, the app-first protocol. Never, ever, ever trust the contact information in an alert email. Just assume the email is a lie. Close it. Go directly to the company's official app on your phone, or type their website into your browser yourself. Check your order history right there. If the charge isn't in your verified account, it isn't real. Period.
And what if you do find yourself on a call like this and things start to feel weird? Here is your 3-step emergency eject button. First, just hang up. Don't argue, don't explain yourself, just end the call. Second, take out your physical debit or credit card. And third, call the official verified customer service number that's printed right there on the back of your own card. They can tell you with 100% certainty if anything is wrong with your account.
And here it is. The final, absolute line in the sand. The moment anyone who claims to be from customer service asks for remote access to your computer to process a refund, you know it's a scam, full stop. No legitimate retailer or financial institution on earth operates this way. It is the reddest of all red flags.
So when you put it all together, what are we really looking at? It's a reverse psychology extraction system. See, it's not a technical hack, it's a human hack. It uses brand impersonation to trigger panic, and it bypasses your normal caution by weaponizing your own loss aversion and just completely overwhelming your ability to think clearly. So, what's the ultimate takeaway here? It all boils down to this simple, powerful idea. Check the app, not the alert. That fake invoice is just a mind game, designed to make you feel a debt you don't actually owe. Just remember, it's a human hack, not a technical one. The second you refuse to play their game, the second you step out of band to check the truth for yourself in your own trusted apps, you make their entire trap powerless. The lie only works if you agree to participate